Because there's some last-second bullshit that'll happen. It'll point to someone we didn't even think of, because there's no way we could have predicted it.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
One
I
job.
don't think
I
belief
fucked up
and
my
doubt
job.
are
Sorry.
necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her. But I still want to believe her.
It's called
Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
trust but verify.
'Cause
Wait, really?
if there's no room
It's
for
a
doubt,
concept.
then
Well,
there's no reason to believe.
I mean, have you
Is
listened? There's two concepts. Especially this kind of came up recently in years in social media, and especially with the Me Too movement. Actually, so there's two concepts a lot of people believe. There's listen and believe,
Okay.
which is let's take this in the context of people claiming of rape allegations or Me Too movement stuff.
Right.
There's listen and believe where people say I've been raped, and people like
I
listen and believe them
them.
without hesitation,
without evidence.
or without question asking.
Right.
Trust but verify is saying I want to believe you
Like,
and I'm on your side, but we need to actually you need to give me evidence that this has happened.
I trust that you're telling me the truth.
But
And if
please
you are,
verify.
you have evidence for
But
it.
please verify what you're
Right,
saying.
right.
And it's weird to give it in the Me Too movement context, because a lot of there's the whole thing about sexual assault and like there's no evidence and blah blah blah.
Right.
I mean, but I bring that up because that was where a lot of it that whole kind of argument happened.
Yeah.
But that's what this is. It's like she's like, I want to believe you, but you need to prove it too.
So it's called listen and believe and trust and verify.
Yeah.
No, listen and believe and trust but verify.
Yes.
That's I've never heard that before. Okay.
Case in point, Johnny Depp. Actually, good call. Did you hear about Johnny Depp's thing?
No.
Johnny Depp was accused of abusing, I think it was his wife, Amber Heard, because he's a man. but then all this evidence came out that, Amber Heard actually abused him, and like she threw a bottle at him and cut his finger like almost clean off with it.
Oh God.
And shit. And all this evidence came out about her, but everyone believed her first because she was a woman.
Right,
That was
right.
the whole deal. But this is a case where but there more evidence came out that he was actually
The abused
he was the abused. Yeah.
Oh, I never
And
heard about that. Okay.
Yeah, this was kind of recent.
Really?
Yeah, it was within the last month, or within the last 30 days at least.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's surprising to me because
If you don't, it was all over Twitter, I guess. But
that's what surprised me. It never came across my Twitter.
it was like the #1 trend on Twitter for a day.
It didn't come across mine at all.
I mean, maybe you weren't looking at Twitter that day, but whatever.
But no, that's surprising because no, that gets into.
But anyways,
beliefs.
so these are these two philosophies that have kind of come up. I mean, one is basically another way of putting one, and I think this is more true than not. Unfortunately, is listen to belief turns out to be shut up and listen to me. Don't, and if you have any questions, you're wrong. And
right.
And which I don't subscribe to it, and I think that's how a lot of people do it, and I don't like it.
Right.
And then there's trust but verify. It's like, and especially like if you have a friend who's been who's saying they had something bad happen to him, your first natural instinct is to say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, and I want to help you." Blah blah blah.
Or Smollett is another example of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go, Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, just Smollett.
God damn. I want to believe that you're saying that you had a hate crime, but there were so many circumstances of evidence against him.
Right.
You heard about how that case got dropped, right? But there's so much controversial bullshit
about
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not the belief that two people wearing MAGA hats are gonna come after you wearing. I don't
carrying bleach and a noose.
But you experienced this, so I think you can agree with me. This happened on one of the polar vortex days.
Yeah, one of the coldest days of the year.
-20-degree weather.
Yeah.
People are gonna fucking do this in -20-degree weather. We live this in Minnesota. We are just like, no one's going out fucking side. Jussie Smollett going out the subway is suspect, but he went there apparently. And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking attack you on one of the coldest days in the fuck. Anyways,
Anyway.
this has been sidetracked way too much.
But
I'm just saying that the concept she's talking about is kind of like this philosophy.
that's super interesting. I've never heard about that philosophy before.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry.
Don't
we
say
went
deep
way too
stuff.
far
Yes,
with that.
listen
Like,
and believe,
don't
trust
really
but verify.
get
I gotta
it.
remember that.
Listen, believe is used by a lot of the far left, and dare I say it, SJW people,
Right.
because believe all women, etc., etc. Trust but verify is by people who don't go into that far left, and they want you to, if you're claiming something that can potentially ruin someone's life, such as a rape allegation,
You better have the evidence
yes,
for it.
that's kind of the thought.
Yeah.
That's like the divide.
Yeah, I agree.
Of philosophy there.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
Here we
want
go.
to believe in someone, you need to
overcome
doubt.
doubt. Yes.
Chiaki.
Chiaki, I love her.
Yes.
I love
Yes,
her.
let's give a round of applause for Chiaki.